You should be fine. Hello, 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 everyone. How's everybody doing? Oh, we already had a couple in the chat. Hello, Minnie and CB Tucker. Yeah, I know the month flew by quick, so I'll make sure that the mic is on. That's good. Good, good. So it is the end of the month. Today is the last day that that any like gifts or super chats or any of that stuff is going to be added on the February 20th YouTube payout. And anything after today, so the next live, everything else will have to be March. Why couldn't I think of the next month that came after February? It'll be March. So what's up, Mike? I just said Labelle Mike. Sometimes if I see a part of your name that I actually can pronounce, then I just say that first. How's everybody doing? How's everybody's Saturday night going? I have got a massive headache today, so I don't know how long I'm going to be on here. I've been kind of dealing with it all day. So it's a migraine. I've got if you haven't noticed, I have one eye smaller than the other, so I have astigmatism where, like, not that one, that one squishes my eyeball down, and then like every so often I get these massive migraines because of it. So it's no fun. Hello, Monica. LaBelle, Florida. Oh, I get it. LaBelle Mike from LaBelle, Florida. That makes sense. So little update. There's really not much to update. I mentioned a little bit of an update in the last video where I said that I was supposed to talk Friday with Easy Denture. They wanted to reach out and have a discussion Friday about their technologies and stuff, and some of the things that they thought that I got wrong in the comparison video. I think I know pretty much what they want to talk about, and that's the fact that my dog, every time I go live, she drinks so loud, and you just hear this sloppy sound in the background. Every time I go live, like right off the bat, you can hear her slopping around. Anyways, I didn't mention a lot of the technologies and stuff that they have in their Easy Denture, because I know a lot of people don't really care about that stuff. What a lot of people pretty much care about is, are they going to look good? Are they easy to put in? And then kind of how the material works and stuff like that. A lot of people don't really care about your patent pending technologies and all that different stuff. And I only failed to mention them in the first two videos because I'm planning on putting them in the full review video that I do of it. Because I'm going to do like these ones that I have in, these are the ones that I did the live, or not live, but I did the how-to video for Now Denture. 6 months after that, I'm going to do a review for it, just so I can have these exact ones, because the other ones that I had, I wore for like an entire year. I guess I could do like a year review of it, but I want these specific ones so you can see what they look like in 6 months. And I'm planning on doing a full review of the Easy Dentures I'm going to pick a day and wear them for like 24 hours. I really don't want to wear them for longer than that because they just don't work for me. They could work for you, they just don't work for me. You know what I mean? I just like mine better. When you have a better option, you know, I really would rather not wear them. So, but I'm gonna mention all the technologies and stuff that they want me to mention in that. So, from top to all, huh? Everybody, please make sure you change your chat settings from top to all. Makes sense. Mine just shows everybody's. So, No, I'm going to be on here for a little while if you want to ask about it. Don't like big problems. All I say to everybody really is take your time with it. It's a little intimidating, and I get how you can kind of worry about, you can worry yourself into not being able to make them right a lot of the times. And I get a lot of questions on the YouTube videos because a lot of people have went out and bought them. And some people have been very successful with them and absolutely love them. And then some people have just kind of struggled with them, and I get that. I always tell people just take as much time as you possibly can with them, because you can reheat them and redo them all the time. And you can heat them up, and if you get them kind of over on the front side of it, you know, some of that heat mold stuff on the front side of it, you can actually heat up. What I like to do is take like a knife, like a butter knife, something that's not sharp, and put it in the boiling water and let it get hot, and then you can kind of come back and go up the sides and stuff, make sure that you don't have that heat mold stuff getting all over the front. And then like any other parts that you kind of mess up. And I like to do it in sections too. So like once I get it set in right, well, close to right, then I'll go in with like a measuring cup, and I'll like scoop out little bits of hot water and just like dump it on it until I just get that one section. And then I'll kind of do each section. Like, it's not one of those things, these are never one of those things where you can just do it all in one fell swoop. Like, you got to play around with them a little bit, but eventually you'll get the hang of it and you'll get it perfect. The longevity so far that I know of is, like I said, my last pair lasted over a year, and I can still wear them. So as far as I know, I've been wearing these ones since I put out that video, only because I got them fitting way better than the last pair, and I need to work on the other pair, but I just haven't taken the time to do it. So I could get the other ones just as perfect if I wanted to, but I just got these ones so good that I just haven't went back to wearing the other ones at all. So, but at least over a year so far, and I don't see any reason why they won't last longer and longer than that. I think they last just as long as any other denture, any other permanent denture, because they're made out of the same stuff: resin teeth and acrylic. They go into an acrylic base. The only thing that's different is the heat mold, doing it yourself. All right. On the upper and lower, so you're constantly falling. Okay. You can pop your dentures in and out to line them up. Basically stay, but I have very little gum on the upper and lower, so they are constantly falling, and I can't line them up. So you're dealing with some of your bone has deteriorated, and you have less of a ridge. So in that instance, are you heating them up and putting them in, and then getting them as good as you can, and then not drinking, but at least swashing around some cold water in your mouth so it'll set it? Or is it still malleable when you start the other side? Because what I like to do is, once I get one just about right, I'll take cold water, and I do it in the video. I take cold water and swish it around in my mouth so it'll harden, and then start working on the other, and then kind of go back and forth between the two until I get it matched up perfect. Yeah, I've had a lot of people tell me theirs are delayed because of the weather. That weather was horrible. I mean, it stretched like the entire United States, and then after that they had that boom cyclone that hit the East Coast and dumped a whole bunch more snow down. So I mean, it was crazy. A lot of people out of power with ice too. There she goes again, slurping one. Let's see. Definitely not doing the cold water. Yeah, I have like a green bowl in it that has like cold water in it, and as I'm kind of adjusting one or the other, I'm taking it and swishing it around, and it hardens it up, so you can kind of get it to stay. And then you also, in the top part of your mouth, I've noticed whenever I was doing it, I was getting it, the first time I ever started doing this, I would get it perfect right up on the roof, and then when I took it out, I would be, the next day I would pop it in and I would notice there would be a gap between the roof of my mouth and the top plate of the denture. And I didn't realize that when you're putting them in and you're messing with it, you don't, in the roof of your mouth, the palate of your mouth, you're like, I don't know if it's muscles or something, but you're like sucking up the roof of your mouth or pushing it down. Yeah, pushing it down, like while you're pushing it in. And then you can actually control the back part of your palate to go up and down. So I was actually relaxing my mouth when I put it in. That way my palate would be set the way that it was. It was a huge learning curve. So I was noticing, like, at first when I would put it in, I didn't realize that I was pushing down with my palate and causing like a gap to go in there once it hardened. It was weird. I don't know if anybody else has that issue, but I had to learn how to like really notice where my palate was and like suck it up. Moving all over the place. I have hardly any gum on my bottom. On the bottom ones, well, I can't really take that out, don't it? The inside here, you have more of a ledge than on the outside. So I kind of had to do that. I put more of that heat mold down on the inside than on the outside here. And then I got lucky on my bottom ridge, it kind of goes like this. So I was able to put that heat mold around it, and it almost makes it snap in. So I can see how bottoms are horrible no matter what you do. You can get these as close as humanly possible, probably closer than a dentist can, because your bottoms are always changing. But even regular dentures, that's why a lot of people are moving to where they keep their canines in and they do these little snap-in things now. Because your bottom, that's when I first went to get my teeth pulled, that's the one thing that dentists said is no matter what, your bottoms are going to be kind of just, you got to glue them. You got to put glue and stuff in it. If you don't have any type of a ridge or you have a really low ridge or something, you got to learn how to use different adhesives and which one of those work better for you, because they're just going to be an issue. It's part of the denture issue. Put Mrs. Daisy on camera. I might have to. She'll pop up and say hi. Are we cutting the heat wrap right up to the plastic? Yeah. So I cut it up to, like, I don't cut away any of the acrylic, like the hard acrylic. I just cut away on the heat mold part, if that's what you're asking. So Southern Gal, are you using the now dentures, or are you using a pair that your dentist made you? Because I mean, there's multiple issues that could be at foot. A lot of times, if you're well, one of the main reasons I like these so much, because I hear from a lot of people that they go in and get their teeth pulled, and their teeth are swollen, and then they make the immediate dentures based on, well, they do the immediate dentures by taking a mold while your teeth are still in, and then all they do is take a Dremel and they cut out your teeth basically and smooth it down. They try to get as close as possible to what your gums will be. But when your teeth are pulled, there's swelling, and then there's gums that kind of go in and stuff. It's a whole different thing, because that's what I did. I actually took a mold of all of my teeth and I Dremeled them down, and I wanted to make myself some immediate dentures when I had the full DIY heat and mold thing, and they didn't fit at all when I tried them out, and they moved around all the time and were super loose. So like you can't really match a good pair of bottoms until after your swelling and stuff is over. That's what I like about these, because you can match them pretty good while they're swollen, and then as they shrink you can go in and match them again. You can go in and reheat them and do it again. There's a lot of people in here that use DentureFit. I've been told by a lot of people to use it. A lot of people love DentureFit. I'm gonna have to try it. Although I don't really need it, because being able to reheat these up and remold them to my mouth, like, I don't really need it. Like, it's not necessary. Daisy, wanna come say hi? Come here. I don't know if she can get up here. Come up here. Come on. Come on. Oh. Hold on. There we go. Say hi. Uh-oh, my other dog's getting jealous here. Okay. Okay. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Say hi. She's a good girl. Okay. I gotta tell you bye-bye. She's gonna be like, no. All right. There you go. There you go. All right. That's it. That's it. You gonna say hi too, Bucky? No, Daisy, let Bucky through. I gotta pet Bucky a little bit, because he's gonna be all jealous and upset. Bucky, you gonna come say hi? No, he's not. He ain't having it. Yeah, now she's really wound up. That's funny. That was my dog. Well, do we not have any moderators in today? Because it's trying to hold chats. So I'll go in and moderate. Let's see. Oh, I missed one. Hold on. Let me go back up. Call my insurance to find out if they work with Denture Rescue out of network. All of a sudden they were like, let's see if we can't appeal to get me into a dentist. I think they're getting... That's good. I think once people start going out of the dental community and out of the actual medical community and reaching out to somebody else, then insurance companies and everybody that have a tight grip on this, they're going to start being like, ooh, we're about to lose money. I mean, Denture Rescue and Easy Denture both are full-time dentists. In fact, the reason why I had such trouble talking to Easy Denture wants to reach out and do some lives and stuff like that, and they're really good at wanting to understand customers and answer questions and stuff like that. And we had such a rough time trying to find time to talk to each other, just me and him on the phone, not a live thing, just me and him on the phone, is because he's a full-time dentist, and dentists are busy. They probably hate him. The dental community probably hates him. I wonder if they have like dental conventions, you know what I mean, where they can show this stuff off. The guy from Easy Denture actually has a video. Like, Easy Denture, the company, actually has a YouTube video where they do a comparison to all the other, And there's like 4 different ones. So Now Denture from Denture Rescue and Easy Denture are the only 2 that I knew about. But I do know that there are some other Amazon products that are, they use pictures from Easy Denture and they use pictures from Now Denture, but I don't think that I think they're just like knockoff, rip-off scam companies. But he had like 4 different ones. So they're actually trying really hard to make a good product. It's not right for me, and I don't like them, but I can see how people could really benefit from it. And not only that, but the guy from Easy Denture, the dentist himself, from what I've seen, he's given away tens of thousands of them to a lot of different people that were in need. So maybe they have some sort of a thing where they offer, if you just can't afford stuff, if they offer something for people to get into them. And that's always something that I can tell Now Denture, like, Easy Denture does this. Like, this would be good for your business. The one thing that I did email them, I said, if you really want you to get your, because people didn't know about your product. Like, my video has 170,000 views. And one of the main things people say on it is I didn't even know these existed. But people do know about Easy Denture because they've given away thousands of products. They've gotten it into the hands of people, and they've let people get online and make videos and stuff about it. Now Denture needs to take that into consideration too and say, listen, like, we need to get our product out in front of people. Not just to me, but to everybody, and really get them out there. It's going to benefit them in the future. Maybe if it's a startup business right now, and they're really trying to just get their product out there, one of the best things you can do, rather than spending thousands upon thousands of dollars in advertisement, is to get those into real people's hands and tell those people, just send us back a review. Oh dang, I'm behind on this. I guess I was talking for a minute. I try to answer everything, so. Daisy's an awesome dog. Let's see. And try some beads, like some thermoplastic beads. It's a good idea. I mean, they sell those pretty cheap online. And on Amazon, Easy Denture puts out just the palette of the heat mold stuff that you can put inside of your existing dentures and actually form them. You could try that too. It's like 20 bucks for 2 pallets. It's pretty good. Yeah, I get migraines because of my eyes. I've got astigmatism in one, so it like squishes it like a football. Like, that's how it was explained to me. And it kind of like squishes it more on some days and less on some days. And usually when it's like super bright outside, like there's tons of snow on the ground right now. So when the sun's out and shining off the snow and all that different stuff, and my eyes are constantly having to adjust to it, and I'm doing this, it's squishing the hell out of my eye. And I was going back and forth to the school today for some stuff, and I just started getting a really bad migraine. It sucks. It's part of life. When I used to do shows and stuff, it was like just about every Saturday, we were playing outside all the time, and just about every Saturday, it doesn't happen all the time, but it's almost like the end of the week, my eyes are just like, screw it. It was like, you could set a clock to it when I was doing shows. Every Saturday in the evening, I would just get a killer migraine. It was rough. That's what the eye people explained to me. What are they called? Not an orthodontist. Orthodontist is a mouth, right? Optometrist. Yeah, that's what they told me was happening. 'Cause I thought I had like brain cancer or something at one point. It was bad. Like, I was getting bad migraines. Today's not nearly as bad, but it's bad enough that it has upset my stomach. So. I dreamed of these for the last 3 years and had no idea they existed until I ran across your videos, which just showed up on YouTube. See, that's awesome. And I just got lucky enough that it fell into YouTube's algorithm and got out to a lot of people. That was pure luck. Because the first 2 weeks it didn't do anything. There was like I think it may have got like maybe 1,000 views. And I was like, man, like, I guess, I'll just send it to Now Denture and be like, hey, check it out. If you like it, you like it. You can share it around and see if your people want to share it and get this into the eyes of more people. And I just sent it out to them, and they told me they didn't share it, but suddenly it was like 2 weeks later, it just skyrocketed, and it got to like 100,000 views within like a couple weeks. Now it's been going a little bit slower recently, but it got to 100,000 views like fast. That's a lot of views. Is he in there? He's got that Call of Duty mindset. He just gets on his video games and starts yelling and screaming. I don't know if you hear my son in there, but he is. Boys in like Call of Duty, they just like yell at each other. Some of the worst crap. I have an astigmatism. Is that how you spell it? It's not just stigmatism, or is there a difference between astigmatism and stigmatism? It is astigmatism? Okay. I didn't know that. I've never even seen it written down. The guy just explained it to me, and I just thought it was stigmatism. I wouldn't say migraines are as bad as I can deal with migraines. Tooth pain is just, that is the worst thing on God's planet. The worst thing on, I think, personally. I remember just being up all night. Like, at least when you have a migraine, you can go in your room and you can shut your eyes and you can lay still, and after a while it kind of settles down. But tooth pain doesn't stop. It never stops. And I went like, oh my God, like 2 years with tooth pain. 2 straight years. And there was days when I went like 3 nights in a row with just, I just felt like somebody was just punching me in the face. Like, I couldn't sleep. I was sleep deprived. I mean it sucked. Like, it sucked. I'll take a migraine over toothache any day. That's why I had no regrets when I had my teeth pulled. The first thought that popped into my mind was just, I'm never going to have tooth pain again. Yes. About the zinc. No, I've read about the zinc. There's zinc in the glue. Yeah, I was reading. In fact, I got the powder here. I don't know. Does the powder not have zinc in it? Maybe I can get one of my. Does this open up? I'm trying to read through this thing. It doesn't even say like what's in it. Oh, here. Okay. Do not use more than directed. Contains zinc. Excessive and prolonged zinc intake is reported to be associated with serious health problems. Consult a doctor if using other products that contain zinc. So yeah, that definitely, you can see down at the bottom in red. Oop. Yep, I use as little as I possibly can. That's why I showed you in that video. Like, I try to spread out, use as little as possible. And I usually only do that once, maybe once a day, because mine fits so well that I can put that C-bond in and it just works perfect for me. Like, sometimes I don't even put anything in. I just wear them as is for, like, I'll get home from work. I just have like, and it might be, I don't know if it's like, what is it, self-pride or something like that, but I worry so much about like just one plate shifting in front of somebody, you know, like talking and all of a sudden one shifts. I don't know what it is, but I get so worried that something's gonna shift or do something while I'm at work or talking to somebody or something, so I always have some for work. But as soon as I get home from work, I usually go and take everything out, and then the rest of the evening and night, I don't have anything in. No glues or anything. Yeah, zinc can be really bad for you, ingested. Little as possible. I wonder, do they have a zinkless glue. Whoa. Whoa. This thing's going crazy. I'm trying to go back up through it. Okay. Yeah. Sent me a text message after I ordered them and asked me how I heard of them. So I told them about your video and gave you all the props, praise, and credit. Well, I really appreciate that. I'm glad they're doing that. Now, you're not the first person that's told me that. That's cool. I think the more that you guys do that, the more I can kind of get them to do stuff. You know what I mean? They are interested in the giveaway, so I'm hoping once they email me back, because they basically just were like, here's $100 for what you've done for us, and we'll get back to you on all the rest of it. And we're interested in the giveaway, so I'm hoping that they'll send a couple free pairs that we can just give out. Oh, we are. I've got right here. Yeah, Cash App, Venmo, if you guys want. We're about $100 away from buying. I wonder if he's in here. I haven't seen his name. From buying that dad a pair. $100 away. So I'm gonna put some money in. We've got enough money. I can't remember the exact amount. We're about $100 away. And then once that comes in, I'm hoping that we get it before the 20th of this month. I hope it doesn't come in on like the March one, but I'm hoping I can get everything by this one, because I'm using the super chats from a couple of the lives that I've done and the memberships. So if you guys want to become a member, go become a member. All that money goes towards getting that guy a pair of dentures, and then if we get over, it's going to go on another person, and then we're going to start buying them. Basically, these will be available for anybody to donate $5, $10, this here and there, and then any extra I'm just going to keep doing more and more giveaways for. I want to get that guy a pair really bad, and then we're just going to use any of the extra money to do giveaways. More and more and more giveaways. Yeah, it's pretty cool. They're really good. Their customer service is really good, especially for being a brand new company. Secure, is Secure like Fixodon? Is it like an adhesive like that? I'll have to check that out. I'm gonna start doing a ton of research. Believe me, this is one of those things when I get interested in something like this. So I used to melt metals. Well, actually, I don't think I have any videos on my YouTube anymore, but I posted like 20 videos on YouTube of me like recycling metal. And then there was one day that I wanted to see what it would be like to melt down what I can't legally say over video. Something that contains a lot of zinc in it. And when I was melting it down, it has this crazy glow to it when you melt it down. And then it has this like spider web stuff that like builds up, and you can tell just by the smoke and everything, like it'll make you sick if you breathe it in and stuff. And so afterwards I started looking into what would happen if you got like breathed in zinc and got any zinc poisoning and stuff, and that's some brutal stuff. Like it'll cause all sorts of damage on your organs and everything. So I'm gonna be doing some research into different types of adhesives and stuff, and maybe I'll do a video on any zinkless adhesives. That would be really good. I think that would be very educational. So I think this whole next week, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do some research into some zinkless options. Hopefully there's more than one. Financially compensating you. Right? There are some people on here who think I'm a rep for them. Like, it's weird. You put out a positive video towards a company and they think that you like work for them. And no, I've gotten emails and personal messages and stuff like that. It's just like, I don't know, I don't work for them. Like, that's one of those things, like if you go into advertising, so when I was in high school, I entered in this KAB contest and we got to go up to this really cool, it was almost like the VMAs, Video Music Awards, and my movie won first prize, and I got this like plaque and all that different stuff. I thought it was really cool in high school. But we got to go through this whole broadcasting and advertising class, and one thing that I learned is, like, if you can guarantee that somebody has 100,000 views on their product, that's, people pay thousands for that. Thousands. And the fact that it has 170,000 and it's growing, it's going to get to 200,000. Within a year, most likely it'll be 300,000 or 400,000. Like, that type of eyeballs on something that you can actually physically go on YouTube and see is worth thousands. Like, so they got some pretty cheap advertising from me. I'm glad when I first put the video out and I told them, hey, it's out, they gave me $200 on Amazon. And then when I emailed them and said, hey, if you want to give me some compensation or something because of how high it went, they gave me another $100 on Amazon. I effing hate Amazon. I don't like using Amazon much anymore. I'm getting to the point where it's just getting grotesque and annoying to use Amazon. I know it's easy for a lot of people, but if you actually look at Amazon, so I don't like being paid on Amazon because then I just buy a whole bunch of stupid junk that I don't need. I'd rather just go into my bank account and be able to buy whatever I want for me and my family instead of just ordering a bunch of stupid junk on Amazon. Oh, I'll start talking, then I'll lose myself in this. Hold on. I lost my note for the code for discount. It's YouTube BM, all caps. YOUTUBE-BM. There's also several videos of mine that have the link in the description or pinned to the top of the comments if you want to go back and look at any of them. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share any one of those videos and get it out in front of as many people as you can. It definitely helps out, and it helps out with the algorithm. Any like, any share, like that boosts it in the algorithm. So if you're just watching videos and then going on, I mean, much appreciated. I appreciate every view that I get, and especially you guys that actually come on here on the lives and communicate back and forth with me. It helps me become a better videographer. So like you guys asking questions and talking and stuff, I actually get to know my audience, and I can actually pinpoint videos towards my audience and actually make stuff that I think that you guys will like and enjoy, and not throw a whole bunch of nonsense at you that you don't care about. You know what I mean? So I appreciate all of that. So I'm not just saying you guys need to share, but sharing does definitely help get this in front of more eyes, and just helps out in the algorithm. Helps me get paid. Is he mad at the cat? My wife's little dog likes to get up in the chair and sit with her, and when the cat gets up there, he'll just sit there and stare up at her and growl and beg and whine. It's just funny. We got like 3 dogs and 1 cat in this house. It's too much. Consuming more than 40 milligrams of zinc a day is problematic. Over 200 milligrams a day could be detrimental. So 40 milligrams seems like a lot. So it kind of begs to wonder, like, just doing, if any of you guys watched the video that I made, just doing that amount once a day, I mean, that, I don't even think that that's like 5 milligrams. You know what I mean? Plus, it's not like the glue is 100% zinc. I wonder how much milligrams there actually is in it. I mean, none of this says how many milligrams it is. So, let's see. In fact, on the back of this it says, do not use more than once a day. Within proper use, this bottle should last at least 15 to 16 weeks. Do not use more than a quarter spoon, which seems like a lot. Do not use excessive powder for poorly fitting dentures. Consult with the dentist. So this, I mean, that just has a list of do nots on it. It's probably because of the, it's probably because of the zinc. Man, that video is clear. That's a great camera. I picked this camera up like 10 years ago and it's been awesome. It's the one that all the live streamers were using like 10, 15 years ago. It's still just amazing. What time is it on my end? It's 8:39. Yeah, me too. When I use the powder, it lasts all day. Like, I don't have to do it more than once a day. It'd be silly to do it more than once a day because it lasts all day long. But I do it with a little bit of glue on it too. So I was told that the reason why that does that is because, like, with the powder alone, you put it all in your thing, and then it like, I can't really explain it. It almost like form fits. But with the glue, if you put a little bit of glue on there and then the powder on top, it forces that powder up into the smaller areas and actually helps it stick better. I don't know how true that is. But I was talking to somebody back and forth with it who does that same thing, and I learned that from the internet. Discussed it with somebody else who uses the same thing, the same glue powder ratio, and they were just like, yeah, you can get it to last. I mean, I got it to last 3 days one time. That was amazing. I mean, by the third day, I literally just pulled them right out. They did last for 3 days. And I wasn't easy on them. Virginia. 8:40 in Louisiana. So Louisiana is on Central Time as well. I got a big giant poster at my house that has all the time zones on it. Not at my house, but in my office. Yeah, not my house, my office. At work. Because I am a supervisor at work, so I have my own little office. It's nothing special. I just cash out $50 for the dad fund if anybody else can send. Yeah, I appreciate that. You say you just did it? Oh, I think you did. I didn't even get a ding or anything. There you go. Cash app. Dorothy, man, or Monica, that's $100 you've put in. Like, you are amazing. You did $50 last time too. So, probably one of the best people on here. I really do appreciate that. And I do get that some people just can't. This is kind of an audience of people who are in need. Most people. Some people want some backup pairs and stuff and are interested in the technology and getting a backup pair or even a better pair than what they've already got. But I think the bulk of the people that are watching my videos are people who are desperate and in need of just something because they can't afford to get something from the dentist. And just having an extra option out there. There's several people watching that can't even afford the $400 ones, and that's why the giveaways are so important to me, because I want to be able to get anybody and everybody a pair. Anybody and everybody. I wish I had 100 of them on hand right now to just start handing out to people. With you guys, I mean, $1 helps, $5 helps. I mean, any little amount helps. Yep, I seen it. I get it. I totally get it. How do I remember that? Because it's on my Cash App. I knew it was you though. As soon as you did that, I was like, I was kind of thinking in my mind, like, didn't she do that last time? But yeah, it shows up in my Cash App. And not only that, but the last time you did it, I think you put Dad Fund in it as well. Dang, look at that. Yep, Dad Fund on both of them. You're awesome. Oodles of noodles for a couple of weeks. Well, that guy's gonna appreciate you a ton, a ton. $50 more and we'll be right there. We'll be right at it. So that's gonna be great. I don't know why my, let me see something. I don't know why my mouse isn't working. Let's see if I can plug this back in. Guess it's, oh wait, maybe it is working. Okay. How'd the weather guys go down there? It was horrible here. Like, I supervise a high school, and the first day that, well, we had to go in Sunday night, and what should have taken about 2 hours, because we have this gigantic brush that just eats snow up, it died on the first day. So we were there for about 5 hours Sunday. Then came back Monday morning, and I actually realized what could fix, and I had to fabricate this metal piece and weld it onto the brush, and then finally got it running, only for it to be running for about 45 minutes, and then, well, I made the boo-boo. I jumped in, and I was driving it for a second to try to get this little spot, because my guy couldn't get in this little area, and I accidentally sideswiped this little deal, and the chain popped off and busted. So then I had to take it in and fabricate a new chain for it, go in there and weld these little tiny pieces together and get a chain built, put it on it. And then the sprocket came off like a little while after that, and that thing broke down like 4 times, and we had to go in there and fabricate pieces to it. So I think we ended up spending about 14 hours trying to clear snow out of the high school and like 4 other buildings. Is he laughing or choking? He sounds like he's choking. Jeez. Seven degrees. Hey, girlie. Stay solid. Sorry, I was reading you guys' comments. Nothing that needed to be responded to, just reading through them. He's laughing. He sounded like he was choking. Like, he was just going, sheesh. I tell my family, like, it's Saturday night. Like, I'm going to go live, but you guys don't need to, like, clear out or be quiet or anything. Just do what you usually do. So, my son's in there playing video games and being super loud. Hey, that's awesome. Where do you work? What do you do? What is it? I mean, anybody that's in the chat right now, what do you guys do for a living? I know some people are on disability. Some people are on Social Security. Some people are retired. Or what did you do? Yeah. I don't know what they're doing. He's 16, so they could be in there talking about anything and laughing about anything.
Blaze made a joke.
Blaze made a joke.
Yeah, and Brandon was laughing at it, and Brandon's laughing made it 10 times funnier.
Oh, okay. It felt like the hard plastic was right up against my gums. Should it feel that way? So when you first put them in and you push them in, you kind of sink your gum right into the heat mold, and you can go right against that acrylic. Kind of just depends on how your mouth is formed. So when I usually do it, and you can watch the video. Oh man, now my hands are all got hair all over them because I've just been petting Daisy. So I pushed mine in and got my gum as close to the acrylic as I could, like just pushed them in hard. And then if you watch the video, my bottoms didn't match up. I did the same to my bottom, and they're kind of like this far apart. And so what I did is I then went in and rolled up the heat mold part and was like lining it around the different parts. I could feel it with my bite, where one part of my bite had more force than the other, and I'd roll it up and put it in the little sections, and then I would just kind of bite down and then just build up that cushion between my ridge and the acrylic. So I don't have any of mine against the acrylic now because I used that to straighten out the top ridge. Get what I'm saying? I don't know if I explained that right, but initially when I first did it, yeah, it was right against the acrylic. New York Hospital. That's awesome. You have a great night too, Southern Gal. And have a good weekend. Let's see. Catherine works reception at NYU. It's cool. Yeah, you're the one from New... Well, there's two people that are usually in here from New York. Floral designer. That's pretty cool. And mortgage banking. That's pretty legit too. You guys, that's a whole array of people in here. Customer service rep. Also, you've been dealing with health insurance for a while, huh? I just about became like an insurance sales rep at one point until I found out that well, I don't know for sure. The place that tried to hire me on, like, just offered way too much money, and it just seemed like one of those pyramid scams. Like, you get more and more people under this insurance and get more and more people working under you, and they sell more insurance, and then you make more money off of them and stuff. And I was just like, I think this is a pyramid pyramid scheme. So I was just like, yeah. I can't remember what it was called. I think I get it now. You explained it more than I did. Okay. Yeah. I tried to show some of that stuff in the video as much as I could. And I do say in the video that I went off screen. Well, maybe it was the next video to that video. I can't remember. I think it might have been the comparison video that I mentioned that after that video was over, I actually went off screen and adjusted them a little bit more and kept doing that process. So I got them to where they were working and feeling good on the video, and then I got them perfect off screen. Maybe I should just buy a new set and then just do it live. And that'd probably be a really good idea. Just do the whole thing live from beginning to end. A to Z. I just feel like if I buy another pair, I've already got two pair and they're really good. If I buy another pair, I feel like I'm going to want to give them to somebody. For as much as it would benefit and help people, I feel like one person could benefit off of them more. Ooh, multiple sclerosis or is it muscular sclerosis? What's the difference? You're supposed to care for your moms. My mom is she's crazy, but I'm sure when she needs it, I'm always going, man, she fell down and broke her arm, and I don't want her to just become relying on me. And I'm just like, hey, I'll come and help you. You're not going to mess them up too much that you can't fix it. I guarantee it. That's the good thing about these. With the easy dentures, I think you could. I really do. Because the teeth, you can bend the teeth in and out, and up and down and stuff, that you could get to a point where you can't fix the easy denture. But the now dentures, because it's that hard rigid tooth to the hard rigid acrylic, is never going to change. The only thing that you're going to do is get the heat and mold onto the acrylic or onto the tooth. And anytime you do that, you heat it back up under the boiling water and you just peel it off and start over. I mean, it's once you get the hang of it, you'll understand. And you will get the hang of it eventually because you'll do it enough, and then your gums will shrink more and you'll do it more, and you'll become a champ at it, a pro. Make sure you send, if you guys did get them, make sure that you send Denture Rescue a review because it helps. They need some more real. That was one of the big comments to me when I first made that video, is people didn't trust them because all their reviews were AI. And that was one thing that I get it, because they were a startup, brand new company, and they were trying to push their stuff out. And although it was a little bit deceitful, I agree. They didn't have any other options because nobody else had them. So they were trying to make themselves look good by putting like fake reviews and stuff on there, which I think is kind of a shiesty move. But now that they have people that are actually using them and seeing how good they are and trying it out, I think that more and more people should send them reviews. Video reviews or written reviews. They do both of them. They post both of them. I do appreciate that. Trust my judgment. More so my opinion. I try to tell people this is just my opinion, you know. But I do appreciate that. I don't try to act like I'm an expert on it or anything. But I think with as much as I've used them for over a year, and I just got lucky. I really did. I appreciate that I got super lucky, because I didn't really know about them, and I took a chance. And I actually bought mine from Amazon. And a lot of other people got scammed on Amazon. I just picked the right one, and they were good. And then I researched the company, and then made that first DIY video, and then that got a bunch of views. And then I was just like, hey, Denture Rescue, I love your product. Will you send me something so I can actually show how it's done? And then they were like, yes, and send it to me. I mean, the rest is, I've just dedicated my YouTube to that since. So I'm just like, more people have to know about this. After I got tons and tons of comments from people saying, I've never heard of this before. Like, I didn't even know this existed. Even people that don't need dentures, that have family members. That's why it's so important to share them, because there are people out there who, they don't need them themselves, but it's an interesting technology, and they share it to their family and friends and stuff. And I've gotten so many comments from people saying, like, I don't even need this. I don't even know somebody who needs it, but this is awesome. Like, I'm sharing it just so anybody out there that can know about it. Like, that's cool. That's so cool. Yeah. 100% I agree with you. Watching videos and stuff and doing it, because, I mean, they send you directions, but like I say in the video on making them, like, I have an extra step. because all of Easy Denture and Now Denture, when you look at their instructions, they say that it's all like you put it in the hot water and then you just press it in, and that's it. Like thinning it out makes a world of difference, because if you don't thin it out, then you're going to feel like you have a gigantic like hockey puck in your mouth. I got scammed. It was a legit video from Easy Denture, then they came from China. Yeah, see that sucks. And there's too much of that crap out there. And they use, if you go on Amazon right now, you can search Now Denture or Easy Denture, and you can see all the ones that pop up that don't say Now Denture on them, don't say Easy Denture, but they use all the same pictures, like full DIY sets that are literally teeth and heat mold, and that's it. And they've got pictures from Now dentures, and pictures of regular dentures, and pictures of Easy Denture, and it's just ridiculous. Yeah, that sucks. I hate it. I hate hearing about that. That always sucks. So, this cat. I know. I've got one animal right next to me and then one animal on my lap. They're needy. Super needy. It's because I baby them. I love animals too much. I baby them way too much. Is that right? Well, you know what I was debating on doing today, and I didn't because of my migraine. And I might be getting off here soon because I've been on here for, I usually go for about 2 hours. I've been on for over an hour now. Well, not live for over an hour, about 10 minutes short of an hour. Well, maybe it's been an hour. What I was going to do was get on here and just YouTube monetization be damned. I was going to actually play some music and see if we could raise some more money. Now we're about $50 away, which yeah, I might just go ahead and put that in myself. I'm not sure. I was hoping more people would help out, but I get it. 100%. We're about $50 away though. About financing. They want card info to look at plans. Wasn't comfortable with that. Aspire Finance, 2 different plans with them. Oh, so they want your like debit card info? Like, so do they want you to immediately enter into like a automatic pay or something like that? Because that's the only reason I would think they would want your card information or like a credit card information. Stop digging at me. God, them claws suck. They hurt. They're hurting. You've got claws. And you sharpen them all the time. I watch you digging on things. Okay? I get it. You want to love on me, but here, I'm going to put you down because you're hurting my chest. Oh, sorry about that. That's good to know. Like, could you maybe... Did you get my email the other day when I put it out? Like, could you email me kind of just some information on that? Because I want to know more about their financing. And that's one thing that I am going to ask Now Denture whenever I do finally talk to them, like over the phone. Once they email me back, I really want to know about their financing. But I wouldn't see why they would want a credit card or a debit card or something like that unless you have to do like auto pay or something on it. That's just weird to me. I wouldn't be comfortable with it either. Aspire Finance. That's something I can actually look into. See what type of finance company it is. See what type of API. Is it API? APR? Is it? Do you know? Is it API? Your percentage on credit cards and stuff, isn't it API? It's basically the VIG. It's like what you owe. So you could get like a $2,000 loan. Your API is a certain percentage, like 30% or something like that, if you have a really bad credit, and then you end up paying like $6,000 back. So when you're buying a house, you want like under 14%. But because my credit was really bad, my last few credit cards have been like 25, 26%, which sucks because you pay a lot more back. So it's like $6 per every $25 that you pay. With the firm. Affirm your right brain freeze. So they have, so Aspire, do they have so is it the company names? Is it Aspire and Affirm? Or is it just one? Now I'm learning. See, I always learn from you guys. So much. It's amazing. And this information can get shared to everybody. Sorry if it looks weird that I'm doing this. My dog's sitting over here. She's on the ground. Right next to me. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. Aren't you, Daisy? Daisy May. Here, get up here. Daisy May. Daisy May. She's my puppy. We all have our own animals. So, like, my wife has a little tiny, like, Dorky. My daughter has the cat. My son has a big old dummy dog. Bucky's awesome. And he's so nice and sweet. And then the boxer's mine. She's a rescue. Not really a rescue. Would you call it a rescue if I just took her out of somebody's house that was abusing her? Like, usually you say rescue because you get them from a rescue shelter. But I actually just walked in and took her from somebody who was abusing her. She's been awesome. She's super smart, which boxers usually are. I made a mistake. It's like 63 for 6 months, or 93 every 2 weeks. That's not too bad. I mean, really, it's not that bad. God, you are shedding. How are you shedding in the middle of wintertime? Like, every time I pet you, it's just like loads of fur coming off. Loads of it. Are you about to be in heat? Is that what it is? Are you about to be in heat? I hope not. It's still too cold for you to be outside. At least I haven't found you a boyfriend. We haven't. Well, I do want to use that dog. We got to ask about that. Find her a baby daddy. So we can have some little boxers. They also had PayPal, the pay in 4 in a month plan, but you deal with PayPal. It's not too bad. There's some people on here who really like PayPal. I had several people ask if they could donate using PayPal, and my son runs my PayPal, or else I'd have been like, yeah, but I don't want to make another PayPal. Oh, now I got hair all over me. Sorry. I have a German short hair pointer named Jackson Blue. He's 8 years old and his sweetest, gentlest pit in the whole. Pits are all gentle. Pits and boxers are exactly the same mentally. Full of energy, but super sweet and very protective. They will literally bond to you and protect you forever. I don't know why pits have such a horrible reputation, because they're just as protective and just as sweet as a boxer is. Thank you, I appreciate that. Tina Boyd said I got a beautiful brindle baby. Yep. She's like smaller than most boxers. I've had a couple boxers before and they're a whole lot bigger than her. She's like really, really, really small. Little fat boxer. I think she's got, I'm pretty sure she's bulldog. She's got like boxer bulldog. Because her mom, I'm pretty sure was a bulldog. Like part bulldog. She just has that bulldog build. I'd love to stay, but have to go. Good night, Bryson. Have a good night, everyone. Well, you too, April. Appreciate it. Walking past the house, but the pit will invite an empty. That's how they are. Pits are sweet. I've never seen a bad pit. I've walked up to a person's front door one time, and I didn't realize their pit was sitting in the front yard because it got out. This person lives like a block away from us, and they had this like blue pit, and it got out one time. And I don't. Oh yeah, they had another puppy, and the other puppy he was just a little tiny like 6-month-old puppy. He ran into my front yard, and so I was coaxing him back. I didn't put a collar on him or a leash on him, and I was trying to get him to go back. And I was walking backwards, like inviting him up, and he was super sweet. And all of a sudden I turned around and that pit was right in front of me, and he got super defensive. But that's what they do. They protect their owners. And I was just like, hold on, wait a minute. Sorry, boy. Don't mean to walk up here. And I just started slowly walking backwards. You could tell in his face he was just protecting his house. He didn't come after me or anything. Most people just overreact to dogs. So should I stay on till we get another 50 bucks? Who wasn't here when I was playing the guitar last time? Or who was here? Actually, my head's starting to feel a little better. I think I'm just distracted from all this, and I enjoy being on live, and I enjoy interacting with you guys. So like, I've noticed throughout this whole time that my migraine's been slowly kind of dissipating, and that's kind of why I've stayed on, because I was actually watching the time, and I was only going to be on for like 45 minutes and then get off. Just kind of explain to everybody like I've got a migraine and go. But as I've talked to you guys and gotten to answer some questions and stuff like that, I've kind of like, it's just kind of gone. So. Let's see. I really enjoyed the vids you made on dentures. My Jack Russell decided he needed my pair as a chew toy. Oh no, that's no good. I think I read your comment. You put that in a comment that your dog ate your last one. That sucks. Yeah, we got to make sure that everything on our tables, because our Bucky, our other dog, he comes up to your waist, and probably if he were to stand on his back legs and put his hands on your shoulder, he'd be taller than everybody in this house. And you leave stuff that halfway smells like food on the table, and you wake up in the morning and it's everywhere. So all our dogs stay inside the house if it's like 35 degrees and under. I keep them inside, but I put them outside if it's like 35 or higher. So between 35 and 40. I don't like them to be too cold. 2 dogs, 1 of spirits, and a King Charles Spaniel.
That's what Lexi wants.
A Charles Spaniel? What are they? Well, I guess my daughter wants a King Charles Spaniel. That's pretty cool. Both are in homes. They wanted 3 cats who own the house. Cats always think they own the house. My cat thinks it has me trained. My wife laughs, and she basically does. Like, if she wants outside or she wants food, she comes back and yells at me. Like, literally will come and just yell at me. And so I'll turn around and she'll just start walking off, and I have to follow her. And then she'll decide which direction she goes, either to the front door or to the bathroom where her food is. And she'll stand there and she will yell at me over and over and over again until I pay attention to her. So she thinks she owns me. See, 2 strokes. Ooh. Yeah. Well, like I said, we're gonna try to give away plenty. No joke. My goal here is not to have that one be the only giveaway. My goal here is to give away plenty. I want to work something out. If it was up to me and now Denture said, would you like us to pay you for your video, or would you like us to just give you a free set of dentures every week and you can give those away? I would say send the dentures. Let's give them away. Like, that's my goal, is to get to a point where I'm at least giving away a pair once a month. That's what I want to do. Because there's a lot of people in need. A lot of people in need who need something. I think just people need their smile back. Because I can't stop smiling all the time. Like, that's the biggest thing. Is even before, I didn't have good enough teeth. Like, my teeth were really not that great, and I would like kind of smile with my mouth down, all the time. I'll just do this, and now I get comments all the time at work from people saying, "Dude, you just smile all the time." It's because my teeth look good. Let me play you something that I wrote. This is something that's going on. I'm writing a rock opera. It's not going to be for an album. It's not going to be a song. It's going to be a rock opera. And I've got these halfway recorded, but there's a little tune. Messed that one up, but that's because I want to help people. Like, I want to help more people. Like, I wish I had the funds to help more people. It's addicting. Like, and I think it's just part of my life where, like, I grew up and I never had any help myself. So, like, I put a band together, nobody to help me pay for instruments or PA or anything like that. I did it all myself. Got my band together, got us on the road, did everything myself. And so now that my son's a musician, I told him, like, I don't want him to do it by himself. Like, I want to help. And so I bought him guitars, bought him whatever he wants, because I want him to focus on the music. I always feel like if I'd had a little bit of help here and there, it would have been better. So, like, all the way to when I got my teeth pulled, and I went to like 7 different dentists trying to find the right person who would not charge me an arm and a leg just to pull my teeth and get me dentures and all this different stuff. Like, I mean, I went through for years, went through so many different people trying to find the right thing, and I wish somebody would have just told me, would have came and said, hey, like, here's some help. You know what I mean? Like, and now that I've got the information, you know what I mean, and I've got something that I think could help people, then I just want to get that out to as many people as possible. That's my end game. That's my goal. I want the help. I want to give the help that I wish I could have got. You know what I mean? Just like, that's my whole style of being a dad, is I want to be the dad that I wish I had. You know? What about? Let's see. Yeah, me too. If I was a millionaire, I'd still be broke because I'd be giving people anything they need. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, that little tune was reminiscent of Metallica. Hold on, let's try it. Mine. Okay, here comes it. Back to mine. Oh. There it is. I can see how they can sound a lot alike. Now I'm probably gonna get demonetized for that little. Doesn't sound good on the acoustic. Probably would be better if I had to pick. Should we do the... It's me and my wife's song. Never had no one I could count on. Been let me down too many times. I was tired of hurting, so tired of searching. You walked into my life. Oh, hold on. It was a feeling. What? Into my life. It was a feeling, right? I've never known. That's right. For the first time, I didn't feel alone. 'Cause you're more than a lover. There could never be another. Makes me feel the way you do. Stand by me, you believe in me like nobody ever has. My world goes crazy, you're right there to save me. Let me see how much I have, and I still tremble when we touch. Know the look in your eyes when we make love. 'Cause you're more than a lover. There could never be another. Makes me feel the way you do. Oh, just get closer. I fall in love all over. My best friend, oh yeah. You're more than a lover. There could never be another. Makes it feel the way you do. Oh, just get closer. Fall in love all over. Every time I look at you. You're my best friend. Maybe I should do this so you can see the guitar a little more. Maybe we should do a song-a-thon and raise some money, because now the monetization on this video is gone. Let's do the very first song I ever played for my wife. This is what made her fall in love with me. She'll admit to it.
Oh, baby.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. Take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. Unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. Let me see something. Let me see if I can go in here. Uh-oh. Where am I? This thing not working again? Oh, dang. Let's see if I can pull up. Oh, should be able to. I'll pull this to the bigger screen. So, oops, excuse me. Sorry. So I can see you guys. I have a really bad memory, so I gotta pull stuff up every now and then. Let's see if I can do an old one. Mama, take this badge from me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting all too dark to see. Feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Mama put my guns in the ground. I can't shoot them anymore. coming down. Feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. 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 Yeah, it could be the Guns N' Roses version, I guess. I don't know. I actually have only heard that song played like a couple of times. It used to be one that like it's 4 chords the whole time and they're played over and over again. And so like I'm a huge Guns N' Roses fan, but I'm not a Spaghetti Album fan. So like we started practicing that as like a warm-up routine one time with my band, and then I've played it ever since. And I don't really remember what the Bob Dylan or the Guns N' Roses version sounds like. I've played it so many times that it's just one of those songs that I've kind of just made it my own. I'd probably do more of the Guns N' Roses version than the Bob Dylan, because Bob Dylan's got kind of a little bit of a monotone voice. I love Bob Dylan music though. Now I just came across the unboxing video and I looked you up again and seen more videos. Just checking. Congratulations to whoever got them. We really appreciate that, Amanda, and don't give up. I seen that your thing asking if you were in the giveaway. There's gonna be more, so just keep checking back. Keep on, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you can come back, because I'm planning on giving away more. I really, really am. So hi, yeah, that's right. He does sing the. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, oh yeah, something like that. Does that sound like him at all? Oh, no, probably not. Oh, hold on. I haven't played this in years. Wow, I'm not even gonna. What's another one I typically play, Jay? Huh? Oh yeah, I did that one last time. Early in the morning, rising to the street, light me up that cigarette and I strap shoes on my feet. Got to find a reason things went wrong. Got to find a reason why my money's all gone. Well, I got a Dalmatian and I can still get high. I can play this guitar like a mother flippin' right. Life is too short, so love the one you got, 'cause you might get run over or you might get shot. Never start no static, I get it off my chest. Never had to battle with my bulletproof vest. Take a small example, I did it for me. Think I love your money, give it all to charity. Life is what I got, is within my reach. This sublime sound comes straight from Long Beach. You know, comes back to you, you finally get what you deserve. Try to test that, you finally getting served. Thumb's what I got, don't store it out. You feel it when the dance gets hot. Love is what I got. Remember that, I said love is what I got. Yeah, remember that, I said love is what I got. Remember that, I said love is what I got. And I don't cry when my dog runs away. I don't get angry at the bills I have to pay. I don't get mad when my mom smokes pot. Hits the bottom and straight to the rock. Forget it, it's all the same. Living Louis Dog's the only way to stay sane. Life for loving, last for loving. Come back to me, yeah. So love is what I got. Yeah, remember that, I said love is what I got. Remember that, I said love is what I got. Say remember that, I said love is what I got. I was looking at my thing and like half my head was cut off, but then I realized that I had my I had it scrolled up for a second because I was looking at the title thing. So I looked at it and like my face is cut off here, so I was like trying to push it back. Yeah, anyways, you guys would point that out. So what's some of your guys' favorites music? Favorite types of music? Going to cash it. Try again. Southern Girl, you're in and out. In and out, that's fine. Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. I wonder what the tabs of that are. I've never played that before. Let me look this up. Let's see. See if I can just play one. Just by the chord progression. Who does it? Nickelback? Let's look her up. See if my son comes out. He likes Nickelback. Except all. Okay. I think that is, I gotta see, I think these are all power chords. Oh, 7th. Holy cow, was I right? It's right. Look at this photograph. get so red. Na, 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 na. That's right. I literally played the right ones. Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. How did eyes get so red? What the hell is on Joey's hand? This is where I went to school. I think the prison or yeah, I can't do that one. I don't have a rough enough voice for it. It's like, look at this photograph. I can't do that one. He's got way too rough of a voice for me. I gotta think of another one. It is a good song, don't get me wrong. But,
You just can't sing it.
no, I can't sing that one at all. There's certain songs by guys that have rough voices that I can sing and certain ones that I can't. What about this one? Everybody loves this one. This song was big, like really big for a long time. And then the band just disappeared. Let's see. Yeah, I'm migraine free now. Isn't that crazy? It just went away. Okay. I've got to move this over just a tad so that I can see this. Okay, what about this one? Because this one was big for a long time. Good to hear your voice saying my name. It sounds so sweet, coming from the lips of an angel. Hearing those words, it makes me weak, and I never want to say goodbye, but girl, you make it hard to be faithful. Fuck that whole end up. Honey, why you calling me so late? Oh well, screw it. The way that they have this tabbed out on here just like screwed me up hard. Strum A, B to the G, and D. It wasn't right. Oh well. I screwed that one up. It is what it is. What about? Let's do, is anybody out there a fan of the old school emo? Like old school emo. Like 2000s. I used to be really big into like I'm trying to think of the store. The Hot Topic emo type stuff. Yeah, I'll sing for a little bit longer. I think I might do a couple more songs, and then we've reached the 2-hour mark, so I try not to be on for longer than 2 hours, so I don't, go on for way too long. But I'm good with singing one more if you guys, or a couple more if you guys want. That's old. Old to me. In the middle of that, I thought of a different one. But I gotta look up the lyrics to this. What about 30 seconds to Mars? Let's see if I have the voice for this. No. I know. I'm going to give it a shot, though. Don't think I won't. Watch me. Watch me screw up for everybody to see. What if I wanted to? Wait. Beg for the rest. Finally found myself, waiting for a chance. I know that this is who I really am. That's a little out of my range. I did the whole thing though. Dang it. I couldn't get the high part on the last part though, but oh well. Whew. Look at the dug into my fingers. Strings did. Do I? I do too. I do love it. And I love the range. Or I like, if I could hit it in the range, I would play it all the time. Do what? I ain't gonna lie, there was a part in that where, like, it was like just out of my range, like way too high. But I was trying to hit it really bad, and as soon as I got up there, it's like I could feel my migraine start to come back for like a moment, and then I was like, this might have been a bad idea, but then it didn't, so I'm good. I appreciate you thought that was amazing, because I totally whiffed it in the middle. Brayden! Oh, he's in there playing video games. I was going to say, we could always do the whole, we know this song, we play this song together. You took me out. It was a Friday night, I took along to get the feeling right. We started making out, she took off my pants, then I turned on the TV. And that's about the time she walked away from me. Nothing like you when you're 23. There was tomorrow in the TV shows. I don't know the words to it, but we play that song together every now and then. And then few other punk pop rock songs. She said, so you have to dad stop him. I could. She said it's cold outside. She hands me a raincoat. She's always worried about things like that. Says it's all gonna end and it might as well be my fault. She only sleeps when it's raining, and she screams and her voice is strained, and she says, baby, it's 3 a.m. I must be lonely. Yeah, and she says, baby, can't help but be scared of that. Oh, sometimes, well, the rain's gonna wash away, I believe it. She believes that life is made of what you're used to. Clock on the wall has been stuck at 3 for days. She thinks that happiness is a magnet that's on a doorway. Oh, that's higher. She only sleeps when it's raining, and she screams, and her voice is strained, and she says, baby, it's 3 a.m. I must be lonely. Yeah, she says, baby, yeah, I can't help but be scared of it all sometimes. And the rain's gonna wash away, I believe it. Anyways, that wasn't as good as I thought it would be. I used to play this song live, and like halfway through the first verse, I was like, I don't remember how to play the chorus of this. So I tried to wing it. Doesn't work. See, this is what happens when you come wholly unprepared. I just feel like playing. I'm trying to think of some songs that I play all the time. Like, I get the guitar strapped on, and it's just like, I don't remember what I know how to play. Back to those cold, shitty days in Portland, wishing I'd never come across your face, plagued by the memories of things unspoken, scared by thoughts of your father, made me look over the flaws of your nature. Lying on your bed became your only escape. You feel so unused but not yet broken. It's to think that you had it all together. return to the same skylines that leave you broken. Cheap talk. She will know. She will know my name. The song's called Children of Divorce. That's a sad song. The Black Crows, She Talks It. Oh, I love that song, and I wish I would have learned it a long time ago. That's a hard song to play on the guitar. Plus, it's tuned in a weird tuning. I've just never gotten around to learning it. That's like one of my favorite songs. I love the Black Crows.
What song?
She Talks to Angels by the Black Crows. Oh, it's so good. It's about addiction. Oh, it's so good. And what about, here we go. What about some Alice in Chains? Which one is it? Is it this one? I don't even know if I can get high enough for this. That's a pretty good one. Yeah, everybody take care that's leaving. You guys stay warm. Don't forget, anybody that wants to become a member or give a super chat or anything like that, we're damn near there. We are damn near there. I mean, we're just about there. Just a few more people donating a few more dollars, and we will be perfect. Oh, I didn't even see this. Barbara Pixley. I appreciate you so much. That was about 8 minutes ago, so sorry, missed out on that. So we've got about $40 left to go, and then we'll be there. We will be there. $40. Should I just stay on live until we reach $40? I mean, I've been on for 2 hours, and I mean, who knows? I could be on for another 2 hours before we. That's right. Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I'm one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. That I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Or am I just paranoid? Am I just stoned? I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She said things like the sex that's bringing me down. I went to a whore. He said my life's a bore. Just I better hold on. Sometimes give myself the creeps. Sometimes my place tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just growing on? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I stayed on longer than I thought I would. I appreciate you guys being on and sticking with me. I know I can probably get obnoxious with the guitar. I'm sure you could ask my wife, and she's like, once he starts playing, it gets obnoxious. So, I don't know. Especially since I didn't have anything planned. Like, if I was to do a real live show and come on here and say, this is what I'm going to play all night, I would have a plan of songs, and I would play through them like days in advance. And I'm literally just doing all this off the top of my head, so I've like screwed up most of these songs. So had to help a little for the concert. Heck yeah, you're awesome. Oh, is that you? Okay, yeah. Barbara. So Southern Gal, your name is okay. Gotcha. It's the same picture. I should have known. I would have said Southern Gal if I'd have put 2 and 2 together. So, yeah, I appreciate every little bit. You're welcome, Donna. Good night, Donna. Southern Gal. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm reading. Monica said you're amazing, Southern Gal. Thank you, Monica. Okay. Young Bryson will be next time. How short is the funds now? $40. I didn't see Jess get on here. Or is it Jessica? I didn't see her on tonight at all either. She usually doesn't miss one. See you later. Barbara, appreciate it. Appreciate all your help. You're an amazing person. Look who finally decided the show. It didn't work. What do you mean? What happened? What about it? Didn't oh well, I'm behind, so let me close this out real quick. There's this. Scene. I know I'm a little bit behind, but just asking if it will work when I... Oh, okay, okay, so you had some left. Gotcha, gotcha. So what didn't work about it? So were you trying to put a plate over one of your existing, like an existing team? I know we talked about this last time. I'm just trying to remember. I've been playing guitar for like the last hour, so I'm sorry. I know I've had a couple people on here that have asked about putting them over teeth, which going onto the hard acrylic. I could see if you took a Dremel and like went into it, or uh, having just the back teeth and cutting them and keeping the back teeth in, but cutting it shorter than that and stuff like that. So, gotcha. Yeah. Did you just put them over the existing ones? Because that's what I've told everybody that gets on that I don't think it's gonna work. So, because that'll be huge in the front, like your gum will start like here. But when you get the rest of them pulled, I think they're gonna be amazing. And you've already got some practice with them too. So, Shay, you showed up like super late, and I was literally, well, 3 or 4 songs ago, I said I'm gonna play 2 more and get out of here, and then I ended up playing like 4. I was literally fixing to leave, so are all broken down. Oh, okay, yeah. You said that they were broken down to the gums, right? Oh, I hope you do too. I hope you can sing and eat and do everything. That's the point of this, is like getting them and getting your life back on track. You know what I mean? Being able to go out in public, enjoy life, smile all the time, laugh, and just feel confident and be able to do anything. The biggest thing right now that I want to do is a ton of research on the zinc and zinkless adhesives. It's the big thing I want to look into. Almost ripped the plastic up. You talking about the heat mold from the acrylic? The good thing is if you rip it off, you can just put it right back on. Honestly, like it sticks right back to it. In fact, inside, if you can literally heat it up and pull all of the heat mold stuff off. And I thought about trying this one time to see if it would be easier, pulling all the heat mold off and forming the heat mold to my actual ridge, and then taking the acrylic part and just shoving it up into it and then forming it down to the acrylic. I thought about trying that to see if that would be actually easier, but you can pull all of it off and put it all right back on. It sticks right to it. So at least you know that you have something that's going to work when your teeth are gone. So find somebody to get those suckers out, and then then you'll have a beautiful set. I'm sure they would. I'm sure they would. If you had them with you and you asked your dentist to help you put them in as immediates, and then while you have your mouth open, they can put them in and mold it to it, I'm sure they would. Because when I got my bottoms pulled, I still had this one that I made completely DIY myself. And my dentist actually put it back into my mouth for me, and then asked me if I wanted him to heat it up and see if he could get it a little bit better fitting. So my dentist was nice enough that he thought it was, he goes, man, I could get you a way better pair than that. But he wasn't like super mean or anything about it. I told him, I was like, I just don't have the money, so I made those myself. I mean, he did laugh and scoff about the idea of DIY dentures at first. So Well, I have been on for 2 hours and 45 minutes. Actually, 2 hours and 30 minutes because remember, I always get on the live beforehand. There's a timer going up at the top, but I always get on like 15 minutes before and put the live will start after a certain amount of time. So I do need to get off of here. Thank you guys for being a part of this. It's one of those things, like I got on and played and stuff, so the monetization to this video is gone. I mean, it's gone. But I had fun, and my migraine went away, so this has actually been therapeutical for me. Because I got to talking. At one point we had like 50 people in here at one time, and it was pretty good. My headache went away, played some music, so I had some fun. So I hate that right when Shay gets here, so... I appreciate that, Monica. So anyways, I'm going to get off. I'm going to go ahead and get this transition thing over. But I'll leave it on live for another probably 15 minutes. That way it'll catch up and everything and end at a right spot. So if you guys are still talking, then feel free to for about the next 5 to 10 minutes, because it's probably still going to be going. So I just got to set up the screen so it can line up and everything will match up and I don't cut it off halfway through it. There we go. Set up my end screen. Yeah, both of you stay safe, stay warm, guys. Have a good afternoon. Anybody that gets on after, I still have a lot of people that get on after the fact and leave comments and stuff. Sorry that they missed it live and all that. So anybody that gets on and watches this whole thing, some of them do. I had a couple people get on and watch the entire two-hour live stream when it wasn't live, and was commenting throughout the whole thing. Like they left about 10 comments at different points, and so any of you guys that watched through this whole thing, I appreciate you guys for getting on. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share every video that you possibly can, anytime that you can. Sorry. Every video that you can, anytime that you can, because it helps in the algorithm. And my main goal is just to make sure that this product gets out in front of as many people's eyes as possible, because the #1 comment that I get is, I didn't know that these existed. And that's the biggest thing, is there's still, I mean, it's got 170,000 views. It's on projection to, by the end of the year, have 300,000, 400,000, 500,000 views. To me, that's still millions of people that haven't seen it. You know what I mean? Still millions of people that probably need it and haven't seen it. And so a lot of people in this world that have really bad dental care, can't afford things and stuff like that, and hopefully we can get more and more people a pair of these, and throughout the next year we can give away several of these, because that's the whole thing that I want to do. I just want to keep giving them away. I want to keep getting them and giving them. So thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate every one of you. We'll see you guys later. See you next Saturday. Look out for I'm gonna have another couple videos coming out, because after tonight, and this is what these are all about, after tonight we discussed zinc in adhesives. I just put out the adhesive video and showed what I do with adhesives, and one of the big things that got brought up was the zinc in adhesives. And so I'm going to do some major research on the zinc, and I'm going to try to find some non-zinc adhesives options out there. So I'm going to do some major research this week, and one of the videos that I plan to put out is a non-zinc adhesive option, and hopefully I can test maybe a few of them. Go on Amazon and see if I can find a few of them, and maybe put something out like that. And then until then, I probably won't be able to talk to you guys in a live sense like this until next Saturday, but I will see anybody and everybody every Saturday at 8 p.m. Central Time. Just get on and join me. I will be right here. Probably not everyone being this long, but the shortest ones always end up being the longest ones. So we'll see you guys later. Y'all have a wonderful night. Stay safe, stay warm. See you guys later.